Hey y'all, welcome to Paige's Perspective, where I help you find your inner strength to cope with life. There have been a lot of heavy things going on lately, and not just within our lives, but others as well. So I want to keep this episode kind of short, maybe a little lighthearted, kind of sweet. You know, sometimes our content gets heavy, and some of you may be in a challenging season of life. I see you. Hell, I feel you. I'm in a challenging season of life myself. Life is hard sometimes. It feels like the bird is constantly shitting on you. Or maybe it feels like a pterodactyl is doing the shitting. Shout out to the wheelie who mentioned that on a community call. It reminded me of the Flintstones live movie where there was a scene of that happening. But anyway, on to the episode. I want you to know that you're going to be okay. And I know that can sound dismissive when you're barely holding it together. It can sound like something people say when they don't know what else to say, but I don't mean it like that. I mean it from someone who has had moments where I thought I wouldn't make it, where I truly believed that my nervous system, my soul, my identity, my life, like I felt like they were too shattered to be put back together. So if you're in a season where your world feels flipped upside down, if your mind won't stop racing, if you feel like a shell of yourself walking through life like you're on autopilot, this is for you. You might not even know what exactly is wrong anymore. You just feel off. You might feel disconnected, overstimulated, numb, or maybe you're just hyper aware of everything. You might be going through something specific, like a breakup, maybe some betrayal, or maybe just a big life transition, or maybe it's more subtle. You know, you look like you're functioning, but inside you feel like you're barely holding it together. And no matter how big or small it seems on the outside, if it's hurting you, it matters. So I want to sit with you in this space and remind you that pain isn't permanent. It's loud. It's convincing even, but it's not forever. Right now, your body and your brain might be doing everything they can to survive. You might be stuck in fight or flight or frozen and shut down. And that's not failure. That's your nervous system doing what it's supposed to do. And that's to protect you. But survival mode was never meant to be your home. We're not supposed to stay here forever. You know, you're allowed to leave that space when you're ready. And I promise you, peace is still available to you, even if you haven't felt it in a long time and you feel like you can't get to that place again. Let's pause for a second. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold. And slowly out your mouth. Again, in. Hold. Out. Feel your body. Notice if your jaw is tight, your shoulders, your stomach. You're here. You're safe. You're not alone. You know what makes healing so hard? It's not just the pain. It's the judgment we add on top of it. We can beat ourselves up for still being triggered, for not moving on fast enough, for needing help, for crying again, for not being the person we used to be. But what if that old version of you wasn't your final form? You know, what if you're not falling apart? What if you're falling into alignment? Let's talk about the in-between place, you know, that weird, awkward, foggy space where you're not who you used to be, but you don't quite know who you're becoming yet. It's uncomfortable. It's disorienting. And it's so normal. That's the cocoon stage. We've talked about this before, where it looks like nothing's happening, but everything is happening. You know, caterpillars don't turn into butterflies by putting on wings. Like they literally break down inside that cocoon. Their whole body liquefies. It reforms. You know, that's real change. That's what real change feels like. It's confusing. It's messy. It's disorganized, but it's necessary. And you might be in a cocoon season. You might have been in a cocoon season before, and you're in another one. And that means something new is being built inside you. You don't have to rush this process. You don't have to bounce back. You don't have to force clarity. You just have to stay with yourself. You need to show up for your body, show up for your emotions, show up for your truth, even if it's shaky and it's uncomfortable. That's what gets you through, not the grind, not perfection, just presence. So if no one's told you today, you're not too much. You're not failing. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not crazy, and you're not weak. You're learning how to live again, how to feel safe again, how to trust again, how to choose you again. And I know it's hard when you're exhausted. I know the days blend together. I know your brain is tired of thinking, fixing, remembering, trying, analyzing. But let this moment be a soft reset. Let yourself be without solving anything. Because when you stop resisting the pain, when you allow it to pass through you instead of around you, something magical happens. You don't just survive, you begin to transform. So repeat after me. I don't have to know how this ends. I just have to take one honest step at a time. I have made it through every hard day before this. I will make it through this one too. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to stay present. You are going to be okay. Not because I need you to believe it, but because I know the truth. You're already becoming the version of yourself who can handle what comes next. You're already healing in quiet, subtle ways. You're already rising just by choosing to keep going. So take the pressure off, breathe, drink some water, move your body if you can, take the next step. You don't have to become a new person overnight. You just have to be here with love, with grace, with truth. You're going to be okay. And I'm so proud of how far you've already come. I really just want our listeners to know that whatever shitstorm you're going through right now is temporary. Even if it feels like things are piling up and you can't breathe, it will get better. It doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It doesn't mean you need to fix anything immediately either. It is life and it's happening and it's okay. Breathe, pause, don't ask why the bird is shitting, and just accept that the bird's shit. Be angry if you need to be angry. Break down if you need to break down. Cry, let it out. Don't hold it in. Don't avoid it. Don't fight it. Open up to a safe person. Stare at a wall for 10 minutes. Drive in silence. Take a walk. Just do something to tell your body that it's safe. You are so loved, and we will get you through this. That's all I have for this week. Until next time, I'm Paige. Bye.